project. Elections, you win through arithmetic. A plus B whole square, that the great genius has already spoken about it. I won't speak about it, but the fact remains. It's electoral arithmetic. What we need to do, because I was remembering when I was reading this book, when Mujib Sahab told me that the early great Mujib Sahab wrote on Indian Muslims in 1967, the year I was born. And 2024, Mujibur Rahman writes this book, and in between, lots of books have come. बाकी यूं कहूं तो 2014 के बाद दो विषयों पे खूब लिखा गया है, क्योंकि दोनों विषयों में कहीं ना कहीं एक डर, एक खौफ का, एक तो नेहरू, दूसरा मुसलमान. मैं दोनों के रिश्तों की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, बट दीज टू issues have dominated the publication industry or the publication of books. You can check it. I'm saying on the basis of data I have at my command, because every book which is published on Nehru, I get that. Every book which is published on Indian Muslims, I get that. So I'm planning to dedicate one self to Nehru, complete self, and one to Indian Muslims. Now, in the process of highlighting certain points, मुजीब साहब, इस किताब को मैंने सिर्फ एक मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट, एक पॉलिटिशियन के नजरिए से नहीं पढ़ा है, एक एकेडमिशियन के भी नजरिए से पढ़ा है. और वो इसलिए पढ़ा है कि मुझे लगा यू हैव used banality of violence. Originally, this was a concept which Hannah Arendt worked on, banality of evil, Ekman in Jerusalem. The kind of perpetration of violence or dehumanization, demonization we see with respect to Muslims in particular, surpasses that Ekman in Jerusalem. Ekman was doing it as a kind of routine, bureaucratic exercise. Here people are doing it with a motive. I would personally not accept that this is banality of violence or banality of evil in the context of how Hannah Arendt used that. Because you know something. And second, I must caution myself and all of us. आपने एक जगह लिखा और मुझे कि अपर कास्ट सेक्युलरिज्म को लेके कमिटमेंट था. It used to find it reasonable. It never was a reasonable argument. It was electoral compulsion, comfort, through which the upper caste or the caste Hindus voted for the so-called secular bloc. As such, secular voting never took place in India. Never ever. The victories of non-BJP parties, don't call them secular victory. Sashi, I beg to make this point. You know something. On banality of violence, there is a character in Sashi's novel, right? Priscilla Hart. I would consider her killing. Those of you who have not read this book, please do. I would consider that Sashi's best book. Although he got awards for different books. Good books don't get awards. So, Priscilla Hart, her killing, who came from America to work with an NGO, and she is killed in this entire movement of Ram Janmabhoomi and Babri Masjid. So, this is on page number 5, when I read that upper caste suddenly did not find staying with secularism reasonable enough. I beg to disagree. This was an electoral arrangement. I always believed, and I'm not alone, that secularism in India was a Nehruvian project. He was a dreamer. उसे इस देश से मोहब्बत थी, यहाँ की मिट्टी से मोहब्बत थी, और उस मोहब्बत जो कि रूमानी ख्याल के भी थे, उस दौर में भी his challenges were no less. Otherwise, a film like Garam Hawa would not have been made. We all know the background of Garam Hawa. Second, I wanted to speak with a pattern, but if I lose a pattern, you arrange that pattern amongst you, right? Uh, hmm. Now, rise of Hindu right. You know, if you study very carefully the German history, Führer did not invent anti-Jewish sentiment. He did not make it in the lab. It was already in the German society. Our society had a similar kind of subterranean level feelings, subterranean level. This gentleman, what he did, he understood that sentiment. And we call Mr. Bajpayee very liberal. वो असल में हमारे साथ दिक्कत क्या है ना कि नया वाला ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम आता है तो पुराना वाला लगता है कि यार इससे बेहतर वो वाला है. So the new operating system makes you fall in love with the old operating system of Windows. Bajpayee ji, Advani ji, I mean, they used to listen to people, blah, 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 blah. And then you have stories. Bajpayee was the last Nehruvian, vagera, vagera. The fact of the matter is, creating a climate for the arrival of this gentleman is the sole work of Mr. Bajpayee and Mr. Advani led BJP. इनके बूते का नहीं था अपने से अकेले इतना कर लेने का. So, I mean, these are the things, Mujib Sahab, please don't mind. These are the things we should always look into the greater context. One more kind of थोड़ी मैं कहूँगा शाहीन बाग को लेकर के थोड़ा आप कंजूसी कर गए. You know, don't measure Shaheen Bagh on the scale of grandeur, on the scale of what it achieved. Remember what constituted Shaheen Bagh. I was in the parliament, Shashi was in the parliament, we had lost. When parliament lost, roads became alive all over India. There lies Shaheen Bagh. And I draw a parallel here. In France in 1968, there was a student movement. 1968 in the Nanterre University. The movement was unsuccessful immediately. But the reverberation of 1968 can be heard even today. So don't measure the success of a movement what it immediately achieved. It's a very difficult time for Muslims in general. Very difficult time for Muslims in general because political parties actually camouflage this issue. In fact, मैं ये कहूँ कि लोग अक्सर मैंने कहा भी है कई दफा कि लोग मुसलमान नहीं बोलते हैं, माइनॉरिटीज बोलते हैं. मतलब एक जातिवाचक संज्ञा से, मतलब हिंदी में उसको जातिवाचक संज्ञा कहते हैं कि जिसमें मुसलमान भी हैं. I mean, it's time to speak for every community which is under attack, which is facing the siege within and outside. I think there, but I must also tell you, this book was needed. एक और है एक्सक्लूजन पे आपने थोड़ी बहुत जो किताबों की चर्चा की बहुत बेहतरीन है. वहाँ पे एक वर्क एक जेएनयू की प्रोफेसर का है. She happens to be my PhD student also, तो कैनवासिंग नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन उनके किताब का ओमिशन हुआ. गजाला जमील की किताब, वो है नहीं गजाला वहाब, नॉट गजाला जमील. गजाला के दो सरनेम हो सकते हैं. गजाला वहाब is growing up as Muslim. Gazala Jamil is accumulation by segregation. I think these are the kind of things I wanted to share. Nonetheless, I'll tell you, this book gave me an opportunity to relook. I can see Jia Bhai somewhere here, Jia Salam. You know, the fact of the matter is that if we are able to, I'll just take 1 minute, don't mind. If the fact of the matter is, if we are able to locate the question in centrality, avoid romanticism, I don't have to argue with anyone about what Babur did or Aurangzeb did or Harshvardhan did or whatever. I'm worried about the lynching going on in my society today. And all of us have to speak about it. All of us have to speak about it, have to be on the roads, because success of this entire movement, exclusion of Muslims from public life, including politics, cannot be addressed in isolation, sitting in one room or talking through a single prism. It has to be multi-frame. Thank you very much for writing this. May we get more information.